Okay, what is going on, everybody? So, here recently, one of my skull videos has been kind of blowing up, and it's a video from like 8 months ago, and it's not that great of a video. It's really not. I know this. Some people's been able to figure it out pretty easily. Other people's had a lot of difficulty with it. So I'm here to make an updated video. Because that video I only made like 3 or 4 skulls before posting the video. This now I've made a few hundred for people. So I'm going to show you the updated version on how to build it. It's a lot easier, it's a lot faster, it uses less mats. I'm in creative, obviously, due to the fact that PlayStation is easier to get longer game recordings, and I don't got an Elgato and all that stuff. So the last one was done on Xbox. If you need help building a skull, I will help every single person that needs help. You'll have to add my epic, which will be in the description. It'll be my Save the World epic, so make sure you add that epic account, and comment into the comments saying, you know, that you need help. Leave your epic name. That way it's easy for me to distinguish who is who. So this one, we're going to break it down into 3 separate parts, right? When we're building the skull, we're going to build this bottom jaw right here. It's going to be the first part that we build. That's going to be step 1. Step 2 is going to be from this part up to right here at the bottom of the nose, right? So that's step 2. Everything's going to be built up there. And then step 3 will basically be the rest. Well, now, so not 3 steps. Well, let's say 5 steps. So step 3 will go up just above the eyes, and step 4. So 4 steps. All right, I'm bad at counting. Okay, so bear with me. So 4 steps, we'll get it done. No problem. Yeah, baby. All right, but this is a skull I built yesterday in my live stream. Just so you guys can see it. I have been getting a lot of questions on what I think looks better, whether it's brick or metal. I prefer brick when it's fully upgraded. I like the way it looks a lot better than metal. So if you like this video, if you think I explained it a lot better than the last one, please let me know. Also, if you guys are willing to follow me on Twitter, that would freaking help me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Right, that would be absolutely amazing. All right, so just like the last video, we're going to go ahead and start off with a 3x3 square, right? And then at this point, you got to figure out which way you want it facing. Obviously, I want it facing the other way. And you can either, I'll show you the difference with this. You can use stairs, or you can use this little triangle piece for all the diagonals. I prefer using the triangle piece. If I can get over here and edit this real quick. Alright. So this is the piece I prefer. It looks a lot smoother when it's fully upgraded and all that. Like, I like it a lot more. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put these down. Come over here to this other side, put this down. Alright. Alright, and this is going to be the front of the jaw right here. Alright. Sorry, my daughter's playing in the background, so just kind of bear with that. Come over here. Alright, there's that. And this is pretty simple. A lot of people that messaged me and needed help actually had a lot of the skull done. They actually did an amazing job. So it's just awesome. So since I want my skull facing that other skull, right, we're going to start at the back right here. We're just going to place a floor, take the floor all the way across. All right, and this is for saving mats. Basically, what we're going to do is leave the spaces open where the bottom teeth and stuff are going to go. So this side, we're going to leave completely open. We're going to come over 1 square, go straight to the front. We're going to come over to the middle square where the middle tooth is going to be at. If you look across, you can see the middle tooth on the bottom. We're just going to place 1, and then we're going to place 2 more. Alright. So if you look at it, I'm at the front of the skull right now, and this is what it should look like. So you got your little 3x3, you got your 3 side pieces that you're going to put up, you got your walls in the front and the back, and then you got your top. So that's step 1, right? Pretty easy to do. Step 1 is probably the fastest. So once you get that, next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the teeth, right? So put this up. Alright, so we're just going to do this, and then we're just going to make these diagonal. Leave that one for the tooth. We're going to do this one here, and we're going to do this one here, right? Alright, so there, that's like the basic construct for the teeth, and that way you can see what the diagonals are for. Then we'll do same thing here. There, there, there. Need that. Put the diagonal in there. And then you can see, you know, the teeth are starting to come together. And then we'll diagonal these. I know I'm not the greatest builder, so you just kind of bear with me a little bit. Alright, so there's the bottom teeth then. You got 3 of the bottom teeth. Look over to that other side, you get the 3 bottom teeth, right? Need that. Okay, so, and the reason we do that is especially in Save the World, you can come over here. You'll be able to run up here, and you can stay inside the skull the whole time you're doing it, and then you can build inside the skull with different things that you want. Alright, so let's just kind of move forward. Alright, we're going to... Alright, and then at this point, in Save the World, I put, oh look, I know. But I'll put a directional pad where you jump up. And then, yeah, so now you can see attached to the back part of our tooth or jaw line, right? We finished off the square, and then we went 1 high, right? And then we built 2 of these angled pieces. And when this is fully upgraded, it looks freaking amazing. Oh, excuse me. All right, so now once you got that, right? And you don't have to come out and then go up. You do the one right there, and then angle up twice. So we're going to go ahead and finish up this side of the jaw, and it's going to be just like this. Let's edit this one so it's angled. I want to edit this one so it's angled also. And we're just doing this that way it kind of stays with the jawline, makes it nice and clean. Alright, so now once you do that, right, if you take this out, right, everything's all even. This is a good thing, alright, because from here, we'll put that back, you're going to put this angled piece right here, and you're going to put one right there. So you're only going to have the 2, right? And then we're just going to go ahead and even everything out again. Come over here. So now everything's even right there. It's even right there. And even right there. Alright, so you can see how after we went up the 1, we went up 1 more. So you go up 2, you angled, and then you add these angled pieces in right here. Right? And you can see, get a better look at it. And we just went ahead and evened everything out because this is going to be the next stage. So we're not worried about it. So if you look over at that one, this is the part right here that we're looking at. Right? Come up here with the angle and all that. So that's that right there. So we're gonna go ahead and do this, do the same thing on this other side. Close it. Angled. Angled. Put a wall. 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 And we're gonna go angled. Angled. I don't want the wall there. Build a wall all the way around. Right. And then we just clean everything up. Here, I'll come on the outside so you can see. We're gonna clean this up. Clean this one up. Gotta clean this one up. Alright, and then clean this one up. This wall ain't supposed to be here. That was a misset. And then we clean this one up. Alright, so now on my last video, this whole part right here on the back was completely solid. After doing a bunch of skulls, my personal preference is just leaving it open. You can test it out if you want to put all these walls in all the way up. I think it looks better without it, so that's why I keep it out. Alright, so now that you got both sides done, you can kind of look at it. Everything's just mirrored, which is it makes it easy to build. So everything's all even, everything's mirrored, everything looks good. Alright, now like I said, you should have your directional pad. I usually put it in this corner, that way, you know, you and your friends can run up around the side, come up, hit the directional pad to bounce straight up right here in this corner. That way you can jump up here. Alright, now we don't want that floor there. Take that one out. Now we're just going to go ahead, mark this off for stage 2 or stage 3, I guess. We're working on stage 3. Alright, so we're going to make this whole thing solid right here, except for this one entrance right here on both sides. Alright, so you got an entrance from here, you know, because of your bounce pad, and you got an entrance over here because of a bounce pad, right? So there's that. Now we'll take a look at it real fast, just so you can see. So you got just a flat platform, you know, it's easy to walk around on. You ain't got to be jumping back and forth and all that stuff. So first thing we're going to do to get this figured out is we're going to come right in the middle, and we're going to come back 2 squares from the front, right? And we're going to make our nose 2 diagonal pieces up. See what I'm saying? You come out here and show you what it looks like. Alright, so we'll go. What, baby? Yeah, is that cat boy? Okay. So what I was doing is, like I said, you go 2 squares back, and they'll build up 2. You're gonna be too high. That's gonna be for the nose, and then just really quick, we're gonna enclose it. This bottom one right here is the only one you gotta worry about editing and making look clean. Okay, so do this. Alright. So again, I'll show you one more time really fast. I know this is going to be a lengthy video, and I apologize, but I want everything to be covered in an orderly fashion. That way you guys can understand it a little bit better.
What's that?
That's Owlette, baby. Alright, so there's that.
What's that?
Now at this point you can go ahead and do the 2 upper pieces. What, baby?
What's that?
That's great. Daddy's doing a video, okay? Give me like 2 seconds, okay? Alright, so we made these 2 little holes just on each side of the nose, and that's going to be for the upper teeth of the skull. You see we got 2 upper teeth over there, right? So that's going to be for that. And since I can fly, I'm just going to come down here to the bottom. And we're going to go 2 down on each side. That's not supposed to be there. Alright, so you can see that we came down 2. Everything, if you look from the side, it'll be all nice and flush. Alright, okay. So, at this point, we're just going to go ahead and close each one in. That needs to be a full one. Okay, so that's all closed in. You will have to edit some and I'll show you those edits here in a minute. That one needs to be full. Alright, so we enclose the teeth. And I'll come back down here and fly again so you can see it. So now we're there. So you come, just edit which ones you need. You may have to walk down and take a look at a couple different times to figure out exactly which ones need to be edited. Do that one. Like I said, this is just to make it look all nice and pretty, you know what I mean? Let's see, these three. So everything's flush. Come to this one. Alright, so all the teeth is flush. And before we go back up top, we're going to go ahead and put that one there. So you're going to have one brick wall right below the nose. And we can look again over there. You can see the one brick wall. So now if you look, the bottom jaw is completely done. Like the whole mouth is done. And then we got the nose. Right. Now this is the fun part. This is the easiest part right here. So once you're on this platform, okay, you're going to go all the way around 3 high. We're just going to make a giant box 3 high all the way around, right? And that includes the eyes. Like I said, everything is going to be nice and even so we don't get lost on anything. Gotta go through this one. And like I said again, if anybody needs help, I will help every single person. The ones who follow me on Twitter, I'll basically have priority because it's easier to get a hold of me because my notifications don't always go off for YouTube. So feel free to follow me on Twitter. That would be awesome if you guys just want to like shoot the shit or just kind of talk and chat. You know, if you guys need any advice on what you guys are doing wrong, you can send me pictures and all that stuff. Alright, so you see we went 3 around, all the way around, right? Everything's all closed off except for the nose. So the nose is pretty set, teeth are done. Now we're 3 around, all the way around. Alright. What I usually do is I'll come over here to where my entrance on the way up is. I'll put a floor there, then I'll come over to this other side and do the same thing because everything is mirrored. Okay, and now here is where I'm in the eye socket. And we want to close this back wall up because this is where we're going to put our wall lights and save the world. I'm going to put our wall lights on all open walls, right? So we'll do this one down. We're doing one eye socket at a time. And I'll do that one in a second. I'm going to edit that one down. Take this one, edit it so it's just a straight wall. This one, not that. Okay. You're going to have the 4 squares, right? And then this one, you're going to have the 3 squares again. And what those 3 squares do is so you can do that. And everything looks all copacetic. Alright, so you can see the one eye versus the one that's not done yet. That's kind of like what it's looking like. So we'll go over here and we'll finish this eye. And I really hope this one's a lot easier than my last one, because my last one was garbage. I know it was. So I'll take this. Oops. That is not what I wanted. They could stay, because I can edit it. Like I said, we'll do 3 there. Do the one wall right here. Cut these 4 corners out. Alright. And then we'll do these 3 corners. So now we got both eyes done. And it's actually starting to look like a skull at this point. Oh, excuse me. So hopefully you guys have made it up to this point. This is like the easiest instructions that I can give. This is the exact way that I build every skull for every person that I build one for. And it does look a lot better when it's upgraded. So like what I was talking about with the wall traps and Save the World is in each eye will hold 6 wall traps or wall lights. So you need 12 total for wall lights if you wanted to do that. You got the 4 on the back and then the 2 on the side. And it turns out looking pretty wicked. Alright, now, once we get done with the eyes, right? I usually keep this open, that way when I do go to upgrade, I know that I don't forget about them. So we'll come up here, and what we're going to do is, we're going to build a floor. Open that up, that way we can get up here. Open that up. Okay, and what that does is just so, you know, if we're running up, we can access every part of the skull without any issues, without having to build anything or anything like that. So now at this point, you don't have to do this. I'm just doing it to section it off. But let's see, this one shouldn't be there. Alright, so this is just to section it off. And it makes it, especially in Save the World, if you do all this part in wood right here, it'll make it easier to complete the top level. So you can see we did section 1, came up, did section 2, section 3, and now we're on the final section. So after this, we'll be done. So at this point, right, we're going to do that one. Let's see. That's not it. Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. We're going to start back here. Do this here. Do these. And we're going to go 2 up. So we did angled twice there, and we angled once here, right? So we got 1 here, 2 up here. Put this wall up to finish that off. And then you're going to have a full wall right here. And then you're going to do another angled one. So they're all 3 angled, right? So there's that. Now once you got... Huh? You want cereal? Alright, Daddy's almost done, then Daddy gets your cereal, okay? So you got angled twice. And then you got 1 angled here. And then you can do your blocks of 3, your little 3x3. Just like on the bottom, everything will be lined up. Oh, baby. Yeah. Alright, and then we'll do the same thing over here. Do that there. 3, 2. Okay. We got that. And then at this point, we just fill everything in, right? So like I said, I really hope that this helped you guys out a lot more than that last video. I do admit that that last video was complete garbage. Hopefully this one is a little bit better. That's my goal anyways. So yeah, if you guys are willing to follow me on Twitter, you know, that'd be absolutely awesome. I'd answer all messages, down to help anybody that needs help. I'd love to see your guys' pictures of your skulls and stuff on how you did it. And I mean, the most important thing of making a skull, make it your own, man. You know what I mean? Like, take the basic tips that you learned from building it, and then just kind of make something different. You know, so just to make it your own. So there's the skull, right? Now I'll show you what I mean in Save the World for those of you that play Save the World. You can have like whatever entrance you want into the bottom of your skull. Run up over here. Place like a bounce pad right here, so you can bounce up over here, right? And we come up here, like this big area, you can kind of build whatever you want to build. Stairs, make it like a castle type of thing, right? Come up here on top of the eyes. We're up to the final part. You can even knock all this stuff out, so you got a huge open spot to mess around with. But yeah, just send me some pictures or something. That would be awesome. I'd love to see what everybody does. But yeah, let me get back out here and show you guys one last time. So that's the one I made yesterday in my live stream, and this is the one I made for this video just now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it. This like the easiest, by far the easiest instructions that I can give for it, so hopefully a lot more of you guys can figure it out. And yeah, as long as you have your own mats, I'll do it for free, because I don't have very many mats on Save the World. So make sure you got the mats. Base skull like this is about, you can get it done in about 4,000 or 5,000. Fully upgrade is somewhere between 12 to 15,000 material. So yeah, I mean, there you guys go. So with that being said, you gonna say bye?
Bye.
Alright, just like she said, guys. Bye. I'll see you guys with the next video. Alright, peace out.